interested in growing figs. It's mid-September 2025. I'm in a farming region in northern Spain. At a local farm, I had the opportunity to try out a new variety of fig. I see a small young plant with attractive green foliage. The plant looks good and the area around the trunk has been carefully tended. So, this is the Toro Sentado variety, which means sitting bull in Spanish. The plant is about 2 years old, but its main trunk isn't very thick. The plant has several lateral shoots growing predominantly upward. The leaves are medium-sized, seven-lobed. Almost all leaves have two distinct upper lobes. The mid lobe is quite long, with a relatively narrow base. The midrib is quite thick, and the other wings are of normal diameter. The plant isn't tall, about 1.7 meters, but I can see many green figs on it, protected by organza bags. Yes, it's already clear that this variety is very productive. Some figs have a distinctly elongated shape. Through the organza, I can see that the osteols of the green figs are a reddish-brown color. So, I think I see a fig at the bottom of the plant that's starting to ripen. Through the organza, I can see that it's large, dark, and has light cracks in the skin. I'll try to expose it. The first thing I notice is the almost complete absence of petiole. The fig is sitting on a leaf axil right on the shoot. Yes, a very pretty fig. Dark, almost black, with a red tint at the top. Deep, light-colored cracks in the skin and a few light spots are clearly visible against the dark background. I'd love to pick it and get a better look. But, unfortunately, the fig is still hard. So far, I've only seen a small osteola, but likely the farm's owners said they picked a fully ripe fig from this plant this morning, and I can have it. Here it is, a huge dark fig, with an almost black body on one side and a deep red hue on a black background on the other. The skin has numerous slight longitudinal cracks, which make it even more attractive. The top of the fig is light green. I don't know why this variety is called sitting bull. Perhaps in honor of the famous Sioux Indian chief, but more likely because this upside down fig resembles the silhouette of a huge black bull sitting on a green lawn. The fig is ovoid, slightly asymmetrical. There is no petiole. Apparently, this fig also sits tightly on the shoot. Only a depression remains where the fig attached to the branch. The apex and base are slightly slanted, further enhancing its resemblance to the silhouette of a sitting bull. Heavy rains fell here a few days early. This is probably why, instead of osteola, I see very deep, cross-shaped tears. But here I can see a flash. It's pink, and that's interesting. I can't say anything about the osteol. Also, on the unripe fig that remained hanging on the tree, the osteol was small. Well, the fig's appearance is very attractive, and one could admire it for a very long time. But it's time to measure it. So, the fig's body is 6.5 centimeters long. Diameter is over 5 centimeters. Now, the weight. 79 grams. Incredible for such young plant. Let's see what's inside. So, both the skin and the flesh cut very easily. Yes, as expected, the flesh is a deep pink color. A very small cavity is visible within the fig's flesh. A thin layer of light green meat is visible around the periphery. The flesh is not gelatinous, but the fig is very juicy. The seeds are very small, few in number, and visible only in the center of the flesh. Let's try to taste it. Yes, it cuts very easily. It looks very, very appetizing. Mm, a very juicy fig with tender flesh, moderately sweet. It's very likely a breba. I feel a good balance of sour and sweet. The flavor is deep and complex. The taste of melon, the taste of ripe apple. By the way, the skin doesn't come off at all. Yes, melon, apple, and watermelon. You can hardly feel the seeds. Very good. So, let's summarize. Toro Sentado is a new, very promising variety grown commercially in Peru and officially recommended for widespread commercial cultivation in Spain. Advantages: the variety is highly productive and self-fertile without pollination by blastophaga wasp. It produced two crops: a very large breba with excellent presentation and good flavor, and an abundant main crop of figs with high sugar content. The tree's crown is narrow, as the shoots grow primarily upward. This allows for dense planting in intensive commercial orchards and, of course, is suitable for small private gardens of fig lovers and collectors. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and together we will watch the growth and ripening of wonderful Israeli figs.